Hi everyone, welcome to Rachel Pichler Yoga. If we haven't met before, my name is Rachel. Today we're doing an upper body focused class and we're going to be exploring a whole bunch of different variations of puppy pose. So find a little bit of space to move and let's get started. So we are going to come over onto our hands and knees in tabletop. And we're just gonna give our hips a little bit of a rock side to side, maybe even the shoulders a little bit. And then I want you to reach your arms out in front. And maybe lift your palms and just rest on your fingertips. We're just gonna start to kind of let the chest come down, the forehead, everything get a little lower, a little heavier. But keep your elbows and your forearms lifted if you are on your fingertips. And then slowly start to come back up. Lift your chest. You're going to plant your palms now and actually bring them to the edges of your mat. Maybe even spread your fingertips wide. So our hips are going to stay lifted for most of the class here. We're going to be on our knees, so if you have any discomfort there right now, you might want to roll your mat over for a little extra cushion on your knees, but we're just going to be melting our forehead down, our chest down again, and our arms are out wide right now. So your hands might be on the edges of your mat or close to, and let your forehead come down, and then maybe your chest as well. And just notice how you feel so far today. Take a deep breath in and out. And then use an inhale to slowly lift your chest all the way back up. And I want you to walk your hands in underneath your shoulders back into your tabletop. And you might even extend your right leg back long. Take a break from your knee. Switch sides. Bring the left leg out. And then switch sides again. Nice, you guys. So we're going to be bringing our hands out in front again. Maybe they're in line with the shoulder width apart. But you can press your palms into your mat, even spread your fingertips wide, and we're just going to melt it down again. The forehead, maybe the chest. Soften through your shoulders. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Awesome work, you guys. Letting an inhale slowly lift you back up. Walk your hands back in underneath your shoulders. Take a little shoulder roll. You're going to be sending just your right arm out this time. So spread those fingertips wide. Take some weight into the left hand at your side here and melt it down for your half puppy dog. Maybe the forehead, maybe the right cheek can rest on your mat, keeping your hips high. And using an inhale to slowly come back up, not spending too long in any one place today. Plant your right hand next to you, reach your left arm out, and melt it down. Maybe your arm is right beside your head. Maybe your cheek is resting and your chest is getting nice and heavy. And then using an inhale, slowly come back up. Bring your hands under your shoulders back into your tabletop. Take a little shoulder roll or wiggle. So we're going to drop down onto our forearms for a second. Our hips are staying high as they were. We're going to walk our elbows further away though. You can have your palms flat or you can bring your palms together, but just walk your elbows as far away as you can so that you start to lower your chest and feel the shoulders again. So you can stay kind of where you are, or you can start to let your forehead rest down, maybe your chest as well. And the hands might lift up so they're behind your head. Your fingers might be pointing up above you. And then using an inhale to slowly find your way back up, a little more awkward maybe to come up from the forearms. But walk your hands back in under your shoulders. Take a shoulder roll. How are your shoulders feeling so far? So we are going to be coming up into downward facing dog. And I want you to go for the same openness, the same feeling through your shoulders and your arms as our puppy dog. So we're going to have nice bent knees, nice high heels for this. We're going to focus on our arms and our shoulders. So set up your tabletop, tuck your toes, and lift your knees up. And then I want you to spread your fingers wide. Start to let your head get heavy, like you want your forehead to come all the way down to your mat. And maybe it does. But to do that, you might have to lift your heels higher, bend your knees more, and then let the chest get heavy too. Nice job, you guys. Take one more inhale. And as you exhale, slowly bring your knees back down into your tabletop. You can stand on your knees for a second. Take a shoulder roll or two. Awesome work, you guys. So a lot of doing the same movement today because I wanted to focus on this one pose. So we're going to do it one more time. Reaching your arms out in front. You can decide how wide you want your hands. Maybe you're going to come out wide. It's a little easier, a little more space to drop the chest. Maybe your hands are shoulder width apart. Maybe your hands are nice and close together. Maybe your thumbs are right next to one another. The closer your arms are, the more deep more challenge it will be to drop the chest and open those shoulders. So what works for you? You might be resting your chest and your chin and looking forwards. You might be resting your forehead. Just soften your shoulders, let gravity pull your chest down. And enjoy this last puppy dog shoulder opener today. Stay for 3 more breaths. Soften your shoulders again. Let your heart and your chest melt down. And whenever you're ready, an inhale can lift you back up. Walk your hands under your shoulders, and we're going to find child's pose. You can have your knees together or out wide, but it might feel really good to have your arms at your sides with your palms facing up instead of reaching them forwards. If you can bring your forehead down, or maybe you're going to stack your palms, rest your forehead on top. Relaxing your shoulders completely. Notice the sensations running from your fingertips through your arms. through the shoulders, through the crown of the head. And when you feel ready to lift your forehead up, you can slowly rise. Find your way into a comfy seat. I hope you are feeling love through your shoulders. It was short, it was sweet, but that is all that I have for you today. Thank you so much for joining me, and until next time, namaste.